Hello, everybody. Reverend Dave here. Just wanted to reach out and ask you a question. Do you know where you're going? Because if you don't know where you're going, you'll probably end up somewhere else. Ha 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 ha. That's so funny. Yeah, right. Anyway, I wanted to ask you a question if you knew where you were going. Because it's so important to set goals. I don't mean goals like, well, I'm going to make a lot of money, or I'm going to go travel. You need specific design goals that you can shoot for, and they need to be short, intermediate, and long term so you can take steps and you see yourself making progress on a daily, if not moment by moment, daily time, so that you know that you're accomplishing something. It's so important. When I drive, I set goals in mind. I like when I'm driving through West Virginia, I'm thinking, well, I've got the West Virginia Turnpike, then I've got roughly 100 miles of highway before I hit Ohio. So I think, well, I've got the West Virginia Turnpike as soon as just about when I enter West Virginia. And then I think, well, I need a short goal. Well, there's a turnstile, a toll booth about every 30 miles on the West Virginia Turnpike, about 25, 30 miles. So I set a 25-mile goal to be the next or at the gate in 20 minutes because I'm doing about 70 miles an hour. And because of that, when I hit it, I feel a sense of accomplishment. Now, that may sound stupid to you, but it works. And it keeps me from getting bored. It keeps me saying, well, that's the first toll gate. That's the second toll gate. That's the third. Well, I'm through the West Virginia. Now I'm in Charleston. And now I got about 100 miles left of highway left to go before I hit Ohio. And then I got about another 100 miles before I hit home. So I break it up and I set my goals. And I said, well, the next goal is Ripley. It's in West Virginia, and it's about halfway up 100 miles. What I'm saying is, that may sound stupid to you, but it's very practical because it keeps me from getting bored. It keeps me from saying, will I ever get there? Well, the answer is yes, you'll get there. But you need to stay interested because if you're not interested in what you're doing, you'll quit. You'll stop the car, you'll get out, and you'll say, that's it. I didn't make my $1 million today, therefore I'm going to quit. And people ask me questions like, did you make your $1 million today? Come on, people. Nobody makes $1 million overnight. It takes work, hard work. But in spite of that, it's still worth it. I would rather work 2 to 5 years to achieve $1 million. And people say, well, that doesn't make sense, David. 2 to 5 years. Who can make $1 million in 2 to 5 years? Many people have, and many people will, and many people will continue to do so. I'm on my way. So come and find out what it means to set goals. Set a short-term goal. Maybe next spring you can say, well, I want to put a down payment on a new car. Maybe you can say, well, I just want to make it through the winter without having an accident. Or maybe you can say, maybe I can go to work next week and know that's one less week I'll have to come here. I don't know. You need to set a concrete goal that makes you feel good and makes you feel excited about the future because the future is exciting. Things are looking up. I was told yesterday the financial situation in the United States is going to dramatically improve, probably overnight within the next 6 months, before the election, before the primaries start. So buckle your belts. I'm not going to go in deep in depth because it might be a rumor, it might be true, but if it's true, we're in for a heck of a ride. And things will look up. The job situation will look up. But don't forget who got us here in the first place. It was God Almighty. He took us through the rough times in order so we can enjoy the mountaintops, first we have to go through the valleys. And it's in the valleys we grow strong. So we're stronger now. We're better prepared. And if you have questions for me, you know how to get hold of me. It's right up there. God bless you. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you tomorrow.